10,000 tick trap. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta, to some dope lean and a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. BBM80. Apex was keeping us on our toes for the Labor Day promo, and they waited to the very last Friday before the holiday, keeping us on our toes for sure. But hey, pandas, at the end, we got what we all wanted. We got the promo. He was pumped off. It's only 80% off. I know we got so spoiled with 90% off. It's incredible the difference between 80% and 90%. It's amazing, the difference. It's half. It's half. It goes from 30 to 15 bucks, pretty much. Luis Ortiz, good morning. Frank Angel, good morning. Happy Camper, good morning. Thomas Master, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Donovan, good morning. Yuck, only 80% off. When do you think the next 90% off would be? I don't know. Black Friday? Could be. Who knows? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Columbus Day sale. I mean, Columbus, it is pretty important. It is pretty important to know when America was discovered. Hansman, good morning. Traders chick, good morning. Panda traders. What do you guys feel about ellipses? Whenever someone sends me ellipses, like through text messaging, email, I'm just like, what does that mean? What does those 3 dots mean? It's so stressful. Forget the Vikings were here first. Borther, good morning, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Borther said it's awkward. It's like, is there tension? ... Pandas, hey, we're starting a new challenge. I know you guys didn't want it. Trust me, I didn't want it either. But we're starting a new challenge. It's so perfect, actually, with BBM80. Full transparency. Yesterday was a tough day. You know, even though I wasn't streaming, I still traded yesterday, and I'll show you what was the grim reaper of my accounts. So no one said making life-changing money would be easy, and I knew it would probably take a couple times in order to get there. I did surprisingly well early on, but what ended up busting my account was this big mama fails, the second big mama fails, and the finishing blow was a trap. I felt that, well, if these two big mamas fail, then we're most likely going to reverse. We can't even make a big mama. And I take this trap here, and this trap fails and reverses, and then the third big mama works out. But by that time, my counts are already dusted and busted. To recap, overall, essentially, what really brought my counts down and broke my psyche was this little cluster of failures. And I kept going in long, in an uptrend, long here, and then long here. So ended up busting my accounts because, not because of this, but this kind of what started down. But the reason why I bring this up is because my threshold became very small after these 3 losses. After those 3 losses, I had a hard time recovering, and the final blow was essentially the 2 failed big mamas and the failed trap that I took. I took all 3 of these trades. Took this big mama, took this big mama, I took this trap, and accounts couldn't handle it. So pandas, welcome to my new challenge. I'm glad that you guys are here joining us. So yeah, it's unfortunate. We had a lot of bamboo in there as well. We had like around 3K in there at one point in time. But you know, once you start losing, you know, it's you know, it becomes difficult. And yeah, making life-changing money is not easy. I never said it was gonna be easy. Never said it's gonna be easy. So here we go, making new life-changing money, and it comes at an opportune time. So we're at a 50K challenge. These are evals now, and I'm working to get the evals. Actually, I gotta change this. I should change this. Hey pandas, it's a journey. It's a journey. What can I say? It's a journey. It's a journey, and you guys are here with me. I mean, it's just tough situation. It's hard to recover from, you know, 2 failed big mamas and a failed trap. It's like, with the threshold I had, you know, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. But pandas, it's okay. We got BBM80. What do we really lose? We lost 4 accounts worth of fees, and now we are back on it. The beautiful thing is, if I can get to withdrawal on this attempt here, I will be able to cover not only these fees but also the previous fees. So it is well worth it. Well worth it. We got a little triangle here. Doesn't change the fact that today's a new day, and yeah, I mean, just it is what it is. Sorry about that. Go on, Penis. Market's about to open. Daily looks bullish. I thought we were going to trigger that fail second entry short to really trigger this off, but we may never get it. It might just keep going up. We just have bull bars always in long on the daily chart. 10,000 tick chart looks bullish as well, clearly above the 20 EMA. 2,000 tick chart creating this triangle, and we're waiting for it to break out. We're trying to see which way it's going to break out. You know, if it breaks out to the upside, what we're trying to do is look for a second entry long somewhere. I think that'd be easy. Market just opened. We did have news at 8:30, and hopefully either you passed your accounts or you at least hopefully were aware of this, so you know not to be in a trade unless you wanted to pass your accounts here. Did I know that this was going to happen? No, I didn't. Typically, the unemployment claims, which was at 8:30, they do move the market sometimes, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when it's going to be very impactful or not. I would say the next big news item, especially for those who love to pass their evals with news, will be the CPI numbers in 2 weeks. The nice thing is that you can get started right now to start accumulating trading days on your evals if you want to trade the news next week, and I think or not next week, 2 weeks from now. And it doesn't matter because you have to have a minimum
10,000 tick trap.
7 days of trading.
10,000 tick trap.
So for me, it doesn't matter. You know, I want to wait for that and hopefully be able to pass these accounts. Marcus Vaughn says, I blew up my 50K PA accounts yesterday. Hey, you're in good company. You're in good company. Hugh has ever seen someone... My typing is hopefully ASMR to you guys. You guys can hear me type. Here it is. You guys ready for some ASMR typing?
$10,000 tick trap.
That's for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome to my channel. It's an ASM has converted to an ASMR typing channel. We're just waiting for a trade here. Do I like this trade? Second entry long, bottom of this triangle. Maybe get to the top of the triangle. Could be. On the 5-minute chart, it's going to be wild because there's a huge gap here. Very big gap from the bottom to the top. Very large gap here. Are we going to fill the gap? We could. Sure, why not? Anything can happen today. That gap could be filled. I really wouldn't be surprised if it is. Typically, they do get filled. So, from the bottom of the triangle to the top of the triangle now. Turtles, what happened to the other ones? Oh, you can rewind a little earlier. I went over the whole spiel. BBM80 is live. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone, take advantage of BBM 80% off. Apex was keeping us on our toes. Usually they release these promos like a week earlier, a week before the holiday, but this is like literally the Friday before the holiday. So Quite surprising. So like I mentioned, what we're looking for here is a breakout, and then hopefully a second entry long if we can get it. We're gonna look for it.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay, looks like a failed breakout here. Come back down. That's why you gotta wait for the setup. Most breakouts fail, so a lot of people made money right here. You can tell a lot of people took this trade on the failed breakout. More likely the breakout will fail, such as this breakout also failed. Eventually the breakouts do not fail and will break out. Walter says, I'm super new in Apex. Why am I only seeing options for monthly? Isn't there lifetime options? Yes, that's only for PA counts though. For evals, there's only monthly options. But the monthly option is that it's 80% off reoccurring every month. So even if it's monthly. So now we're actually breaking down. It's a failed breakout to breakdown. Like I said, it's a big gap on the 5-minute chart. We can fill it, and it could be very possible. Very possible. No problem filling that. On the daily chart, if we trigger the second entry short, then we are primed for a trap clearly above 20 MA. Excuse me. So we get a second entry short, reverse for a trap there. That could be primed for a trap. Which means today we can have a downtrend day today. Well, at least to break the previous day's low to trigger that second entry short. This is a very strong bear move. I might take it with a micro here. May take it with a micro. Very strong move down. It's a clear breakdown right now, in my opinion. Looking for a second entry short if we can get it, but I doubt the market would give it to us. Most likely it would continue with first entries. Strong breakout move. No pullbacks along the entire way. Okay, pushes down a little bit. Okay, no entries. Just pullbacks. Every pullback can't even break the previous candle's high. Not creating any legs for us here. No pullbacks. Right, we need a pullback is when it actually breaks the previous candle's high. We need to break the previous candle's high, even by one tick. That'll be a pullback for us. You can see the trading range indicator showing us there's some choppiness here. Okay, we got that pullback. First pullback on the strong downtrend. Don't want to enter short here. It won't be with my setup. It wouldn't be a setup for me. But if you're like a strong momentum trader, this could be easily an entry for you. Ismail asks, what is the 20 code for? That is for Replicanto. That is a trade copier. If you guys don't know, there is a trade copier, which is how I'm trading 4 accounts at one time. And the trade copier for Replicanto, there's 2 really that people use. There's an Apex one, and there's one made by Replicanto.
10,000
Replicanto
tick
is
trap.
far superior than the Apex one. This is why I have the Apex one too, but because of so many problems with the Apex one, I figured it's worth trying Replicanto because of how important it is to have a reliable trade copier, right? If you're gonna have a trade copier copy across 20 accounts, then you need to have a reliable one. And so I choose Replicanto, and plus it's cheaper. It's cheaper than the Apex one, especially with the 20% off. So take advantage of this for you guys. It's a little gift for you guys. I get a small kickback, maybe like $5. So thank you for your $5. Get like a little baby kickback from that. Okay, I'm in it. But hey, it's a win-win. Mike Richardson said, I just passed my first EVA. I've been trading it for 3 months. This man has done it right. He did it correct. Took his time. Said, what's the rush? And now he passed it. Congratulations, Mike Richardson. Hey, we're going to give Mike Richardson a nice congratulations. So like I mentioned, the first entry is a viable entry here for those who are trading this run. It's not a setup for me, but it's completely a viable setup to take on a strong downtrend like this. You want to enter first entries, and guess what? You also want to enter second entries.
10,000 tick trap.
People will go short here and also short again if it does reverse. As long as we're clearly like around the 20 EMA, you know, if we start breaking strongly above 20 EMA, they'll probably just get hit. But you know, they'll just take a risk, and then say the market says, "Nah, we want to take one more." They say, "Okay, that's fine. I'll scale in." And as long as we're reasonably underneath the 20 EMA or near the 20 EMA, and I'll scale one more time. And this is why the traps are so powerful, because if this second entry fails, then they just scaled in twice. They're not willing to scale in again, and they get busted. So that's why the traps are so strong. And we're gonna fill this gap in a 5-minute chart. There's a huge gap, and it looks like we're trying to fill it here. Like I mentioned, anything can happen. So no problem. Let's fill the gap. In fact, let's trigger that second entry short so we can get that trap trade on the next day. Trap trigger is also a 10,000 tick chart. Second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. Beneath the 20 MA, reverses strongly. It triggers with an outside bar reversal, but it does trigger. Bouncing up here. Hmm.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, continuous downtrend here, looks like. Again, can't take this trade. Huh. It's quite a quick move here. I'm not sure what caused that. I believe we have news today at 10 o'clock. We have ISM manufacturing PMI,
10,000 tick
and
trap.
that will be at 10 o'clock today. So we will be streaming. Do I think it's going to be enough to move the markets, enough to do a make or break your account trade? I don't feel confident in it at all. Mike Richards, I'm going to pay the lifetime, hold it, and start a new eval. When I get to 5 PS, I'll start trading them. That could take a long time, but hey, at the end, you're going to get all that practice in with all the evals, and by the time you pass 5 evals, you're going to be in a place where you're going to be so comfortable trading your PA counts, you're not going to even know the difference. That's the hope, at least. Mike Richards, he's a smart dude. You know, he's taking his own time. He's kind of creating his own probationary period. You know, not only for Apex, but for himself. Second entry short here. Do I like it? Looking for a new low? Possibly. We're right on the 240 SMA. Right, the 240 SMA, look at how we come out, bounce off the 240 perfectly. Now we're at the 240 bouncing off of it again. This is why I have the 240 SMA. Right, you come up to the 240 SMA, bounce off of it. We come up to it, bounce off of it, break through it, fail breakdown, bounce off of it. This is why the 240 SMA is so important. Come down to it, come down to it again, come down to it, come down to it again. This is why I have the 240 SMA. Why does it work? Well, the market is fractal, so that's why it works. I can go over all of the reasons why. So 240 SMA is essentially, if you have the 5-minute chart, I have the 5-minute chart. I also have the 240 SMA on the 5-minute chart. Why do I have the 240 SMA on the 5-minute chart? Well, because that is the hourly 20 EMA. Right? This is the hourly 20 SMA. So the hourly 20 SMA also has a lot of reactions on the 5-minute chart. As you can see here, we come back pretty much down to it, and we're bouncing off of it now. But since the market is fractal, the 240 SMA is actually pretty useful on all other time frames. No setup for me here. It looks like it does want to fill the gap eventually, though. Yeah, look at the 5-minute chart. It's going straight down to try to fill this gap. Oh, I'm ready for a big mama. Are you? I'm ready. Are you ready? You gotta break a trend to new low, though. Please be aware of that. No entries for me. But it's a downtrend. You can sell limit orders along this way here, which is what people are doing. Limit orders here, limit orders down here. That's just a price action, what's telling us. It's good to know in hindsight what the price action is doing, so you can hopefully have some information on forward-looking trades. So people selling limit orders still, top of this channel. And they'll keep doing it until it stops working, or until they feel like it's enough. Now we're straying from the regular pattern. I already went over what happened to my accounts. If you guys are wondering, you guys can rewind.
$10,000 tick trap.
This triangle ends up breaking to the downside. Second entry short pandas. Do I like it? No. Actually, I would look for the trap, right? Got breaker trend to new low already. But it's a pretty strong downtrend, so. But also notice the 5-minute chart. We're pretty much on the 20 MA here. Do I like the second entry short here? I don't. I like the trap actually here. Unless we're still on a super strong downtrend. Welcome, guys. Let me say good morning to a couple more of you guys. Lawrence, welcome. You Tulips, welcome. DSAD, welcome. Iron Cruise, welcome. Black Light Gypsy, welcome. Cool name. Black Light Gypsy, all right. Mixel, good morning. Jamie Lamb, welcome, welcome. Frozen in motion. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. No. Oh, I was reading names. I was just trying to be polite and acknowledge people. Get it? Get it? Get it? Chasing a little bit. All right, I'm in. At least a 1-to-1 on these traps.
10,000 tick trap.
At least a 1-to-1. Oh! Oh my god! Why? Why? Breaker trend new low. Trap trade. Come on. I typically just come out break even here. I'm paying the price for not coming out break even, huh? I should just came out break even. The market gave me an opportunity to come out break even. Will it give me another opportunity to come out break even? I'm out. I think I'm out. It's orange. No, I wish I wasn't out. I wish I made some money here. I take it back. Don't. Hey, I'm in this trade still. Okay. What? Hey, I made two ticks. Calculated. Welcome to Apex, pandas. Welcome to Apex, when you enter trades and you just don't know if you're gonna be able to get out of them or not. Whew. I mean, I guess, I guess it ends up working out 1-to-1. Jeez, all right. You got me. You got me. You got me. I'm gonna bait. At least the first trade on this account is a winner. How rare is that? How rare is that? Bobby Chan says, what's the difference between using a Rhythmic versus Tradeovate account for Apex? Rhythmic is like if you want to use NinjaTrader or if you want to use other platforms, it connects with the Rhythmic. Tradeovate is just for Tradeovate. Tradeovate is, most of the time people use NinjaTrader for Rhythmic, but Tradeovate is its own thing, only Tradeovate, and it's online. It's all mobile. It's all cloud-based. Sorry, it's all cloud-based, not mobile. It's all cloud-based. So you can like access it through your internet browser. You can access it through your phone. So great appeal for Tradeovate if you like to have it like available anywhere. Born Thar says, waiting for email verification for about 10 minutes now. I guess they're busy. Huh. Mike G just became a panda. Meanwhile, as Panda, how much documentation do we need to get funding in Apex? Can you please answer my question because I'm a student? Huh. How much documentation? I don't think you need any documentation. Stephen Wayner. All right. Thanks for the encouragement. All glory goes to God in the highest. All right. I'll take it. This is reversing pretty strong now. But that's what you get. Break a trend new low. That trap does work out eventually, but man, that's scary when your trap reverses and goes up. I come out break even on those situations. But you can see here it was worth holding if you were to hold it. Hugh, peace be with you. Are we in church? This is like the really awkward greeting time. There's like a lot of churches have like a greeting time between like, I don't know, like opening praise and announcements, or like, okay, greet your neighbor. It's just really awkward, really painful greeting time for a lot of people, especially introverts. And and these guys just did it right here. They just had like a little church greeting. Killian in the house. GC version. I don't know anyone who actually uses Rhythmic to trade. Yeah, other than for Apex, I don't know. Turtle toes. All right, here we go. Pushing up. No entries. I mean, we had an entry, but I skunked it. Oh yeah, news right now. PMI. Good looking up. News just dropped. Ooh, okay. It's decent move. Decent move, actually. Very decent move. You could have passed a 50K account by now. You gotta stick with price action though here. You gotta overshoot, leading to an undershoot now. You could have passed a 50K account. You need just a 6-point move to pass a 50K account. And I could have passed it right there if I wanted to. I wasn't expecting this drop though. It was hard to tell what was gonna happen. Pretty decent move down. Popping up. Looks like trading range currently. Blue box time. Kind of this big down, big up, big down makes you feel like a trading range, especially when there's no continuation here. Now it feels like a trading range. Come back to the top of the blue box. We bounce off the top, back to the bottom. Second entry short forming on 10,000 tick chart. Mike G, thanks for becoming a panda. Appreciate it. Bottom of the blue box to the top of the blue box. Pandas, I know it's a silly question, but can we scout one tick and get funded? Take it as a joke. I'm not sure what the joke is, but yes, you can, right? If you get on evals, they don't care how you trade it, at least from my experience. And if you trade one single tick on the MES, that counts as a trading day. And you want to build up those trading days, such as like if you like to trade the news, you can just, and especially if you already passed, right? If you got an eval and you pass it early, then it's amazing. It's really nice that you can just trade MES. You can trade a micro and get those trading days in. Push up, second entry long. I mean, I'm not going to buy at the top of this blue box. I cannot. This blue box is showing me trading range. If anything, I'm going to try to reverse the trade here to the bottom of the blue box. I just need a reversal sign. Right? A low or high, or it fails second entry long, something along those lines. Who wants to see a max contract one tick trade? Who loves watching max contract trades? He loves it. Bodychan says, just double checking for those who signed up Apex already having a NinjaTrader account. Do you use the same login as what you had prior to signing up with Ninja? Yes, you do. You log into NinjaTrader the same, but you have to set up your Rhythmic in NinjaTrader, the connections. So there's like a couple things, right? You got to log into NinjaTrader itself. That's the same. That's like your NinjaTrader account. But you also need to set up your Rhythmic. Also your license. If you don't have a license with NinjaTrader, Apex provides you with one. So it's really nice. Because if you're just starting and you don't want to pay like abundant license fees through NinjaTrader, you get one free with Apex. Or it comes not really free, but it comes included, right? Lower high setup maybe from the top of the blue box to the bottom of the blue box.
tick trap.
This could also be a double bottom of some sort and breaking out to the upside, and that could always happen. Got a trap trade setting up on 10,000 tick. Either a double bottom or trading range. I say trading range. I say trading range. Oh, what do I know? I'm just a panda. Fail second entry long is what I'm looking for at this point. I can enter short here, but you can see that we're clearly above the 20 MA. Hard for me to go short, but it's a lower high on the top of the blue box, right? Trading range. What I'm looking for, a really good setup for me, is make it fail second entry long here. Something like this. That's the setup I'm looking for. We can get it. Trap may trigger on the 10,000 tick. Or at that point, I'll be trading the failure of this trap. Again, why do I think it's a trading range rather than breaking out? Well, because we have this big down, big up, big down, big up. And for me, it just seems like more likely to go into a trading range here because of that. Especially how we're hitting it perfectly, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, failed breakout, 2 hits on the bottom. So it could be a double bottom as well, but you can make the case on the top of this, right? This could be a double top, not triple top.
$10,000 tick trap.
Meanwhile, so what was your best month? Trap trade triggering on 10,000 tick chart. Ooh, trap trade just triggered 10,000 tick. Best month probably was 50K. Around there. Here I'll be trading the fail trap on the 10,000 tick. Unless we can get my setup, which is a fail second entry long, it would be nice. I don't know if we're gonna get it though. You guys see what I see? Fail second entry long. It's my setup. Here it is. Here it is. It's ugly though. It's above the 20 MA. Oh, okay. Bye bye. Setup. Trap actually kind of breaking out here. Kind of makes sense too. You gotta break a trend to new high. L4 setup? Shall I dare? Try to swing an L4 here? Should I dare swing an L4? Psych. I would never do that. Alright, it's pushing up. Looks like the trap on the 10,000 tick chart looks pretty good. Just looks like a solid reversal trap. Continuous uptrend. Daily chart makes sense as well. Right? Always in long. Big mama about a trigger here. Do I like it? Not really. Meanwhile says, YouTube just showed me an ad of a stock market guru. I'm checking this page. He's teaching RSI. I mean, RSI is... A lot of people do use RSI, but they use it in ways that people don't realize. Like, our dumb brains think that RSI is just used for overbought, oversold. But Wildler, I think that's his name. Wildler? Something like that. Who created the RSI, he created it for divergences. That's why he created it. That's where you're supposed to use it. And just like any other setup, divergences has a low, not any setup, but specifically divergences, it's a low probability setup still, but with a good risk reward. People don't realize that. I mean, I think it could work out. I think you can figure out a nice way to use it. Just gotta find context of when to use it or not. Sitting on my pause, have no setups here. I mean, I had this blue box. Now it's a double bottom, showing double bottom instead of training range. I think that's pretty much clear. Can you consider taking a course like Michael? Do not take Michael Chin's course. Do not take it. It is too powerful for anyone to really be able to understand. It is too powerful for anyone to get their hands on. Do not take Michael Chin's training course. I'll say that right now. Do not do it. Please do not do it. It's just too powerful. No man should ever take his course. We cannot bear that responsibility. It is too great. With great power comes great responsibility, and you do not want to have that on yourself. Borthor says, do I have to pass eval within the promo period to get the promo cost for PA account? I'm looking right now to see if they will let me pay my PA, and it looks like they send info when you pass eval. Yeah, so this promo does not work for PA accounts. It only works for evals. There are no promos, as far as I know, that work for PA accounts. There may be one in the future, but right now there's no such thing. So this BBM80 only works for eval. So once you pass it, it's not like you can use BBM80 for to pay your lifetime fee or whatnot. It is only used for evals. So you can pass it whenever, and it's 80% reoccurring. Bouncing off the previous day's high, amazing. It's perfectly bouncing off like that.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long? Question? Question mark? Anyone else want to take this? I have a feeling the answer is no. Definitely not anymore. Second entry long. Would you take this trade, or would you skip it, or take the reversal? Second entry actually now looks like a good signal bar, decent signal bar. Small risk. Actually a decent signal bar now. But you gotta break a new high, bouncing out the previous day's high. Gotta think that maybe it might reverse here when you're bouncing off a resistance area so perfectly. For the content. Ooh, it's a pretty bullish bar here. Trap trade waiting here, bouncing perfectly off the previous day's high with a break trend to new high. Also trading, potential trading range still. Taking the trap here. Trading aggressive. We are on evals. Trading very aggressive here. Scalp 2, maybe run 2. Scalp 2, run 1. Scalp 4, run 1. Easy decision.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trap on the 2,000 tick chart here. Failed second entry long, bouncing off resistance. Getting a little bit choppy now, right? We got two overlapping bars in a row. Panda, I want to try Apex. This is my first time. Can you please tell me when I will get an offer? And I don't have any ninja. If you want to sign up for Apex, you can just do it right now. You don't have to wait for any offer. There is a promo going on right now, and you just sign up. You can go to the link in the description. That'll be the quickest way to do it. The second entry line ends up working out, which is makes the decision easy for me. But if you want to, you don't need to have Ninja Trader at all. If you're just starting brand new, I would recommend just get like the smallest. And when I say smallest, I mean like the 25K account for Apex, and pay the monthly fee. It comes 80% off. It's a monthly fee, and you get free data and free license. And I would recommend to trade sim, not the eval, right? Just trade sim. Take advantage of the market data, and just trade sim until you feel comfortable. And once you feel comfortable, then you can trade that eval to get funded. And it's actually super cheap because you get market data and you also get your license. So I think it's a good decision if you just started, and if you want to begin with Apex. I would say start that way and just pay that monthly fee until you get good enough. In the long run, that'll be better for you, in my opinion. Now, if you want to just go ahead and try to get funded right away, then start with a 50K account and try to pass it. You know, it's up to you. But you don't even need to have anything with Apex. They give you or with NinjaTrader, you can get everything from them. They give you a license. Actually, login though. Login information. I don't know how that works. You may have to sign up for Apex. I haven't done it in a while, but you may have to sign up for NinjaTrader and just connect with Apex. But like the initial, just like having your account at NinjaTrader, you may have to do that yourself. I think they give you clear instructions on the Apex website. So if you have any questions, you can go there. The instructions are usually pretty good for Apex. Well, just this question: does day one count as the first day I make a trade with Apex, or even if I just open up the app and view it, count as day one day? You have to make a trade. So if you want to just get a trading day in because you just want to start stocking them up, you can trade a micro contract, MES contract. It's about $1 to do. Mike G said he got the scalp here. Congratulations. I mean, the risk is small. I can see it working out. I mean, obviously it does work out. I feel hesitant bouncing off resistance, break a trend new high. And obviously, I was waiting for the trap, as you guys saw. Now we got a second entry short. Amazing. Weird setup. We're above the 20 May. Kind of hard. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, Pandas. Just sit on my paws. Aaron Corn says passive valuations with news. Yes, that is the best way. 100%. For me, at least, it's the best way. It's just easy. Market's getting a little bit wedgy here. Right, it's kind of creating another triangle type situation with lower highs and higher lows.
$10,000 tick trap.
All right, so I get you short. Works out. Pretty nice. I wasn't ready for that. I mean, not that I wasn't ready, but I wasn't going to take that being above the 20 May. But I can see it working out as a break of trend to new low and coming back into our trading range. A blue box. Blue box. Don't forget the blue box. Any thoughts on the my forex funds getting frozen by the SEC? I have no idea. I will say right now, you do not have to worry about that with Apex. It is not gonna happen because Pandas. Because this might be one of the good things. Most of Apex trading is through sim. Like most of your trades will not touch the market unless you're a prop firm trader. Your trades will not touch the market. They may copy your trades sometimes, but your trade directly will not touch the market. Got a trap trade here. Do I like the trap? I'm gonna tempt it, but I'm not gonna tempt it with like 5 contracts. I'll tempt it with 2. I'll scalp 1 and run 1. It's not the same power as it was here, in my opinion. So I was way more confident over here. 2. What does this mean? Get it. If you click the flag on the left side of the flag, It gives you like, huh? I don't know what that does. I'm not willing to try it on the eval account. I'll try on the sim. If you click the left part of this flag here of this order, it gives you options. I don't know what the options are for. Got a break trend to new low already, so I'm not feeling super confident about this. Only thing I like about this right now is that we're bouncing off resistance, heading towards our trading range again.
$10,000 tick trap.
This trap looks like it's not going to work out for me here. This is why I traded small here. It just didn't have the same quality as it was here. That's because we have this breakup trend to new low already. So we can actually keep pushing up here. Also higher time frames, right? We're bouncing off the 20 EMA now. So it could be a little sus. Ah, man, I feel like I got to come out break even. I always do. And I would be kicking myself in the tail if I don't come out break even here and it gives me an opportunity to, and then it reverses. For me, it's the second entry short, Panda. Should I just take it? Lean into my mistakes? Alright, if you make a mistake, lean into it. Second entry short. I mean, it's getting choppy. This is not the right place, Pandas. There's a time to be aggressive, and this is not it. This is not it. Oof. Let me come out break even, at least. Break even's right here. It might not even give me the tick +1. Break even +1. That's what I'm looking for. It looks okay though. It looks like it wants. Okay, I'm out. It's the second entry short at this point. I came out. Terrible signal bar, right? Starting to look a little choppy. Trade reversed on me, so I'm willing to skunk it. And if it does keep pushing down here, then it is what it is. Ends up making a nice point here. So again, I skunked it again because the trade reverses on me, and also the price action looks choppy. So even though it does work out, does it work out? Yeah, it just gives you a point right here. Coming back into our blue box. I mean, you live to fight another day, Pandas. Like, oh well. Okay, I missed this, but oh well. It's all good. I skunked this one because trade reverse in the middle. Same trade almost, right? Trap trade reverses and then gets me out break even. Like for me, the consequences of it not working out is way worse than it working out, right? Like if I'm able to come out break even when it gets this choppy, I'm gonna just get out. I'm gonna say thank you for letting me be able to get out. Move on to the next trade. Simple as that. Nemo says, even in India, forex trading is banned. That's why I came in futures. Whoa. No way. For some reason, like, I think, like, Indian people love trading forex. It's like, for some reason, Indians and forex is just, it's just a perfect combo. So, if you're telling me you're Indian, I'm starting to doubt if you're even Indian at this point. I don't know what it is. But they're just like, they love gravitating to forex. I guess a lot of people do. It's not just Indians, but I find like on YouTube at least, a lot of Indians. Alejandro asks, what happened to counts? If you rewind, you can see. I went over what happened. Second entry, long failure on the 10K chart. This is looking wacky at this point. I don't know what to do here. Quite honestly, I do not know what to do. The risk is huge on the 10,000 tick chart. I'm setting my pause here. Hey, pandas, green is green though. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Meanwhile, it's banned in every month. 500 plus people are getting arrested for trading forex illegally.
10,000 tick
Can
trap.
someone explain to me a little bit more about what happened with this forex scandal? Was it my forex funds? Trap trade. Trap looks like it's working out pretty well in 10K chart. The only problem is that the risk is huge, right? This is a trap trade on 10K chart, fails second tree long. It immediately scalps 2 points. But honestly, like, this risk is quite large. So you got to be willing to take that risk. It's hard to take that. Second tree short on the 2K chart. Now it's like, it got really funky here. I mean, it was just hard for me to tell what's going to happen. What can you do? What can you do? It is what it is. I don't think this is particularly a nice day of trading, to be honest. Trap trade setting up here, skipping it. Skip it. Trap trade triggering. Chomsky says a provincial securities regulator in Canada and the commodities regulator in the United States issues orders preventing us from trading securities or accessing funds in our bank accounts until these freeze orders are lifted or modified. Our business is effectively and is at least temporarily frozen as well. From the prop firm My Forex Funds, which is really big name in Forex prop firms. Hey pandas, don't trade Forex, trade futures. Whew, I feel like a lot of people are going to start switching over to futures now. I mean, this could trigger a revolution in the futures market. Come on over. You know what's really funny? Or not funny, but what's interesting is you can trade Forex in futures. There's futures versions, like there's future derivatives of the main currency pairs. And the best part is, pandas, there's no spread. There's no spread because you're trading the derivative. There is a fee though, right? Forex you pay with spreads. Here you pay with fees. But a nice thing about it is that one tick, or a tick is defined as the smallest movement for any instrument. One tick on the Forex derivative of the or the futures derivative of the Forex currency pair is actually profitable, right? You make money. One tick in one tick in the Forex market is actually not profitable because you most likely can't even cover your spread with that one tick. So it's actually better in the futures market, I think, personally. I know that might be confusing to a lot of you, but for those who are tracking along, you guys are probably scratching your head saying, very interesting. Maybe I should try the Forex or the futures derivative of the currency pairs. If you never traded Forex, you have to realize there's nasty spreads. That's why I stopped trading Forex, because spreads are so nasty. It's rancid, straight rancid. High or low here? I got no setups. I don't know what to do here. I'm just watching. If we have this channel as an undershoot, maybe lean to an overshoot here. Green is green, pandas. Green is green. Whew, what's going on here? A, B, C, A. Second entry short. Do I like it? I don't know. It's a good signal bar coming off our trend line as well. This is a little too hesitant, a little too late on that. I don't know. I wasn't really... See, this is what happens when you don't anticipate your trade. Because when it happens, it's too late. Like, I wasn't expecting this to create a second entry short like this. That's why you gotta be, like, focused when you trade. You gotta really stay focused. Can't be distracted at all. So, like, I wasn't anticipating this second entry short here, to be honest. I was actually expecting the undershoot to an overshoot. And I thought this was going to actually go a little bit higher, so I wasn't ready for the signal bar to form and just trigger right away. I wasn't actually expecting it. Raja Banks. I've seen some of his stuff, but man, his streams are like packed. It's packed. One day I want to be the Raja Banks of futures trading. It's like these guys are, I honestly, anyone who shows their face trading like forex or making millions, brave people. Like all those people knowing you make that much money, if you actually are profitable or claim to be profitable, like your friends would know if you're lying or not. Obviously, do they even have friends? I don't even know. Sitting my pause here. The undershoot, you thought it would lead to an overshoot, but rather it leads to another push down. Interesting. Curious to see what happens here. John Q asks, does Apex make you take a photo with your payout check? Yes, they do. No FOMO, no hobo. Exactly. Charlie, you got it. No FOMO, no hobo. Basically, if you have no FOMO, then you won't become a hobo. No FOMO, no hobo. Tattoo that somewhere on your body. Write it on the frames of your doors. Trap trade here. No FOMO, yes, homeowner. Homo sapien. That's what people were saying last week. I was gonna put that in the highlights. Like if you guys know, I put montages out every week of just like this, like just highlights of the previous week's trading and stream events. I like to do it for myself. I think it's entertaining, and hopefully for those who follow also find some value in it. But I was gonna put that whole segment in there, but I decided to leave it out just because yeah, I didn't want to cause any trouble. We went through a whole thing of trying to rhyme FOMO with something. I don't know. You guys can decide what rhymes with FOMO. No FOMO, no, and that's how we ended up saying no FOMO, no hobo. Mawashi says, how does a trader move from PA account to a funded account? Once you become funded, if you show several withdrawals, then Apex will probably reach out to you within 2 to 3 months, and they'll convert you to a prop firm account. The difference between a PA account and a prop firm account, the only difference really, which is a little bit weird because in a sense it's better just to have a PA account, but the prop firm account means that you'll be trading their funds directly, and they trust you. It's like the biggest accolade you can have. And I actually became a prop firm trader with Apex, but I asked them, can you just let me stay? I just want to stay at PA. They granted that to me, but yeah, it doesn't mean that they'll grant it to everyone. And I'm glad they did because I ended up busting my account. So they're probably glad they did too. Jeez. Not really much. I don't think so. I personally don't think so. There's much benefit. Other than you can say that you're a prop trader, which is what I was able to accomplish in my short tenure with Apex. Keeps pushing down here, but no entries. So now this like fact that we missed the undershoot to the overshoot, now it's like kind of showing strong bear trend here, back to the bottom of the trading range, right? Failed breakout of the trading range. Come back into the trading range. Let's go here. Remember, if my mid chart has a gap, it may want to try to fill. Mike G has it right. It's just bragging rights. A little proof, right, that you're like actually profitable and able to withdraw money. All right, Pandas. I don't think I'm gonna find myself a setup here anytime soon. So, yeah, BBM80. Make sure you take advantage of it. Skunked 2 trades today. Both of them were worked out, but my rule is if it reverses on you, you can come out break even. I'll come out break even, especially when it starts to look very choppy like this. Unfortunately, both times they actually do work out, because now it adds onto this idea like maybe I should not do that anymore. But I think it's just not worth holding, and the fact that I can come out break even at that point when it reverses, I'm just glad, especially with the 2K chart, or yeah, the 2K chart. So, Pandas, what an opportune time that we can get BB80, especially for me. Starting a new challenge here, and I think it's gonna be good, right? It's gonna be good. No one said making life-changing money is gonna be easy. It may take a couple of attempts, and this is the real-world example. This is what's gonna happen. So, you know, full transparency, and I'm glad I get to do it with you guys. So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys bright and early on Tuesday. Remember, Monday is Labor Day, so the markets will be closed. Tuesday, I'll see you guys bright and early. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. And I hope to see you guys there. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. Restore that mental capital. Restore, recharge, refocus, rejuvenate, reincarnate. Whatever you need to do, just get that mental capital back so you can be ready to trade next week. Fully mentally prepared for the suffering that you're about to go through trading futures. I'll see you guys then. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.